Another 3-1 lead, but they win. You know, I'm glad I have John Gibson in fantasy. He played great today. So let's get into it. So the former Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, they come into Toronto in an almost packed arena of no one, and they almost pull off an Arizona Coyotes. And what I mean by this is, get absolutely dominated for 3 straight periods, in this case, plus overtime. I guess unlucky for this game, they don't pull off the win, like Arizona did. We'll get into the goals and all that in a little bit, and I won't touch on all the scoring chances like I usually do because there were so many this game. And why? Because Toronto hunted for the puck, both 5-on-5 and the man advantage. They outworked Anaheim. They were ruthless in the Ducks zone and just applied pressure. And in normal circumstances, the Leafs shoulda, coulda, woulda had 5, 6, 7, 8 goals tonight. And that isn't considering all the posts or missed net shots. This is just from saves by John Gibson. He wouldn't let the Leafs escape easily. He gave his team the ultimate chance to win. And I guess that's what you need in a goalie. And that is not, saying like Jack Campbell had a bad game, because it's what Jack Campbell's been doing for the past 3 years. Tonight it was just John Gibson's turn. So am I going to shit on Jack Campbell for allowing 3 goals on 20 shots? No, because what a tough game for Soup. Like at one point in the first period, after the Ducks got that lucky bounce off Spezza to score, Campbell didn't see a shot for 12 straight minutes. Like the guy was like Julie the Cat from the Mighty Ducks franchise, just bored. And when that happens and the Leafs can't bury 5-on-5, we all thought the Ducks were going to come down, score, and somehow win this game that they definitely don't deserve to be in. And you know what? They almost did. It almost happened, but Jack was good when he needed to be, and that is all we can ask of him. So speaking of this is a game we could see in the playoffs. Like a good team versus a good team. One team dominates, and somehow the other team is on their back foot the whole time. They have a hot goalie, and they stay in it. What I'd like to say is I'm happy the Leafs didn't get down on themselves after giving up, another 3-1 lead. The Ducks score, the Leafs back at it. And it was nonstop all game. If only they could score 5-on-5. But let's be honest, don't think we can be that upset with what transpired. So let's get in the goals. The first goal, Engvall tries to clear it, hits Spezza, and it happens. It goes in. Leafs followed up by absolutely dominating for 12 straight minutes. They were dominating before it. Before the goal, I think it was 8 shots to 3. They end up getting on the power play, some amazing movement. Fluidity is a word I like to use here. They opened up lanes, the unpredictability, and Marner scores a one-timer. 4 straight goals, or 4 straight games with a goal for Mitch. And then they continue. They're still on the power play. Welly gets in on it. He gets in the bumper spot. Great play by John Tavares behind the net. Goal. And then the third goal in the second period was another power play, 5-on-3, and it was just bliss watching them move the puck around. Tavares scores in the slot from Mitch. Honestly, the power play looks so good. Marner hits 2 posts, I think, on the power play as well. There was, another, what seemed like, 20, 30 scoring chances, but no more goals in the power play. And then, like clockwork, as Leafs fans are aware, you hear the Leafs bench, they're literally saying, watch the box, and, tapping their sticks or whatever. Time's going down, and boom, Silverberg gets out of the box. Go it on a 3-on-1, he holds it, he shoots. It's a good shot, he doesn't overthink it, and it's 3-2. Finally, Leafs come back and push the pace, outplaying the Ducks. I will give the Ducks, they had a little bit of a spurt there for about 2 or 3 minutes after that goal. That looks like, iffy. But the Leafs went right back at them. They continued to outplay them. Also, by the way, Anaheim's a current playoff team. They made Anaheim look like they didn't belong on the same ice. However, this is the NHL, and it doesn't always go to plan. Sandin hits a post in here or there. I don't know, maybe twice tonight. Then 6.5 minutes to go in the third period, and Lettieri with the beautiful tip off a Shattenkirk point shot. I guess the only negative you're going to say is the Leafs still struggle to clear the front of the net. I guess that happened on the first goal, even though it was Engvall putting it off of Spezza. Definitely on this third goal. Dermott didn't box out. He went to the wrong side, didn't take the stick. It was good body position by Lettieri and great hand-eye coordination. And after that, I'm going to be honest, the Ducks kept up with the Leafs. I think the shots were like 8-9 in the third. So with, let's say a good 10 minutes in the third, we'll give them the third period. They played okay in the third period, though I never felt like it was in doubt. I always had that in the back of my mind, but like watching the game, I'm like, the Leafs are controlling everything. I didn't feel it was in doubt against Arizona as well, but they lost. Anyway, so they had, the third was all right, especially after that goal. So the 6.5 minutes, and then they had that 2 to 3 minute spurt in the second period after that second goal, where they really gave the Leafs problems for a little bit, and they kept with them to the end of the game, like I said. Though William Nylander almost scored with a second left, 0.5 seconds left to win it, and then they went into overtime, and overtime was like the rest of the game. Domination by Toronto. Nylander, Tavares, Matthews, Marner, Riley, they all had a crack at Gibson, and Gibson just shut the door. But by the shootout, I think John was just done. Spezza beat him with speed, going to the backhand, and Austin handcuffed him on his little juke movement, putting it low blocker. Campbell did what he needed to do. He stopped Terry and Raquel, and Zegras has just slipped by him though. But that's okay. Stop Terry and Raquel, and the Leafs win a game they deserve to win. They deserve to win this game. So my final thoughts: the Leafs played a style of game that I want to see more. They made a good team look mediocre. They didn't fall back when the lead was in doubt, and when ultimately they gave up the lead. They made good decisions for the majority of the game. The defensive pinches and timings were on point tonight. The power play was fluid and strong and just scary looking, which I love. They generated chance after chance, shift after shift. 3 to 8 chances, I would say, like per shift at times. That's what it looked like. The only thing is, just getting the puck in the back of the net, especially at even strength. However, if you're not going to score at even strength, and you do score 3 power play goals, you should win. And in the end, they did. And I loved it. I'm a happy Leafs fan. We all should be happy. So, 3 stars of the game. I could probably choose any of the big 4. Heck, 5 if you want to include Riley. The big 4 all had 2 points each. Riley, once again, over 25 plus minutes. Today I'm going to go with JT, Marner, and Matthews, just because William Nylander missed his shootout attempt. However, let's be serious. If we're not going to just pick the Leafs, we're going to pick the Ducks. The 3 stars are Gibson and Gibson and Gibson. He deserves it. He was phenomenal. But let's see what next game brings. I'm expecting to see the 3 lines, Marner, Nylander, Matthews, all separated once again, because we didn't really get to see much of a look. However, it was nice to have the options, especially in the offensive zone, for this team to be able to throw out any 2 or 3 together. I thought that was really cool, and it's like it keeps the other teams on their toes. Speaking of Liljegren, I'm guessing everyone saw it. Oh, that didn't look good. He got a penalty on the play as well, but hopefully he's okay. Concussion protocol, didn't come back. He was bleeding from the face. Not good. Hopefully, quick recovery there. I hope Muzzin gets good results and is in the lineup soon, and bring on the Detroit Red Wings. So take care, everyone. Leafs win again. Go Leafs, go!